Oh my goodness. Becki, the man of honor. There's the man of honor right there. He's just, I can't believe he's only 2 feet away from people, and he's not at all afraid. This is Seth, our Lil Red Bull, who has just absolutely done so well. He's become so comfortable. Hey, Teresa. He's become so comfortable here in his beautiful foaling stall while he does his quarantine and decompression time. Becki and Greg have taken excellent care of him. Greg's come so far. And everybody was invited to come out today to meet Seth, which is why we're here, which is awesome. Tell the story, Becki, so everybody gets to hear it.
Well, this is, that's funny for me telling the story to you, because you know the story probably better.
Well, everybody gathered in the barn is waiting to hear the story, so just do it, and I'll just live stream you.
Seth, so for those of, I don't know who knows his whole story or not, in October of this year, a cattle truck and a delivery truck collided, and the cattle truck was damaged. The company came in with a new truck, and when they were trying to load the cattle from the damaged truck to the new truck, 11 bulls escaped and ran around the highlands down Cherokee. They were down in Cherokee Park, and they were pretty successful in getting, well, they were successful in getting 10 of the 11 bulls recaptured, and this guy, the only Red Bull, the other ones were black and white, he was very resourceful and he kept hiding. And for, actually, I guess it ended up going 4 weeks. He was hiding right down there where Lexington and Grinstead and the 64 exit ramp all come together. And Tara was just awesome in going down there every day, videoing. We tried to keep him in the same area. She helped us. Normally, we owners do not surrender these animals. They do it for a reason. First of all, they're getting an insurance claim. And second of all, in order to surrender an animal, you have to recognize its life. And for a lot of these owners, it's a commodity. It's not a life. And so we were able to convince, the owner was pretty frustrated. He'd already spent, I think he said $1,700, $1,800 to try to capture him. The market value on him was only $700 or $800. So from an owner's standpoint, this is now a loss. He's losing money. And he had pretty much asked LMPD to shoot him on sight. And so we actually, all he's worried about is the liability. I asked him if you sign this piece of paper, basically I kind of put it to him as it may take the police 2, 3, 4 days to catch him and to shoot him, and you're still liable. But if you sign this, surrender this paper, then the liability, you take on all that responsibility, which he agreed to. And then we worked very, very quickly. Tara was responsible in getting these 4 Cowboys from West Virginia to come in. There has been a lot of questions why we didn't use Cowboys in Kentucky. We tried, and everyone did not want the liability. So the only people who agreed were these 4 Cowboys from West Virginia who came in, and they did it for a lot less money than other ones wanted for it. And one of the Cowboys was Seth, who had red hair, and which is why we named Seth after him. And they did a great job. We had, there were 7 different ways he could have gone, and we only had 4 Cowboys. It was like we had one shot to try to get him, and they did it. We also didn't want him to be hurt. We didn't want the Cowboys to be hurt. We didn't want the public to be hurt. LMPD helped us with traffic control. And yeah, so here he is. And I will tell you too, I'm going to use this opportunity, Tara, because we've gotten a lot of questions about, you know, he's in quarantine. And then we're having people saying, well, why do you have all these people coming to see him if he's in quarantine? He's not in quarantine against people. He's in quarantine to protect our other animals until we know that he doesn't have any diseases. And sometimes it takes a few weeks for the incubation periods and stuff. So he's not in quarantine against people. We can't give him anything and he can't give us anything. However, we have other steer on the property and we want to protect them. Also, he's in here so that we can build trust. He's in a safe place. He doesn't know us, so we have to build trust with him so that he knows that he's safe. Now, he's in a barn with some other animals, and animals give off vibes. When animals are scared, just like humans, we give off some bad vibes when we're scared, and when we're safe, we give off good vibes, we give off good pheromones. So he's picking up on those good vibes, those good pheromones, that he's in a safe place. He's actually made tremendous progress. He allows us, Greg and I go in there to clean his stall. We're very close to him. Greg can pet him. He's now, it's really important we feed him at the same time every day. So he's used to that consistency. All animals want consistency. They want that constant, know what's going to happen. Yeah. Also, by inviting people to come over, it's socializing him. He's getting to understand that not every person who sees him is going to be chasing him. Yeah. So we were not budgeted for this, and this was a very expensive rescue. So it's really the people who donated. It's what got the money to pay for the Cowboys. He is going to need to be neutered, so we are still fundraising for him. He's a big boy. It's going to be an expensive castration.
Big boy, big balls.
That's exactly right. And so that's the other thing too. We are keeping him in here until he is castrated. We don't want to put him out in a pasture and then have to try to bring him back and then to do that surgery. So he's in here. He did have a very runny nose, but that is now cleared up. So
pink eye.
Yes, pink eye. His eye is still a little damaged from the pink eye, but that is clearing up. I love the hay still in his beard.
I know. He looks like a hay beard.
But his coat is already starting to look better. He's already gained some weight. He was a little underweight. So he's making some really good progress. But we wanted to, even though we're in December, we're near holidays, we wanted the public to come out and see him, to see that he's safe, and also just to see who we are and the rest of our time. So
isn't it?
He is less than a year old. He's like what we call a yearling. So he's young. He's young.
He also likes it when I sing Ellie Mae's song to him.
Yeah, we call him a yearling.
And he was listening to me just a few minutes ago. It was hysterical. Ellie Mae, on a beautiful day. You came with the frown and we turned it around. Covered in fleas, eyes that said please. Sign from above, sent from Brady with love. Oh, he likes John. He's like, what are you doing? Taking a picture of me. Look at John taking a picture. He's like, I know how to pose. I know how to pose for a picture. He does. Well, let me show you just the rest, and then I'll come back. Let me show you the rest. We got a whole family of pigs over here. And the funniest part about these pigs is that this is Daddy. This is Daddy with 6 of his babies, and Mama and daughter are inside. because they had some things that had to be taken care of. They had a little bit of illness. So this is Dad and 6 of his offspring, and he's a very good dad. They all cuddle. These little ones were coming up and literally putting their feet on the gate and kissing me through the gate a minute ago. They were hilarious, but they're very busy eating right now. And then we got a whole nother family. Jeez Louise. The whole nother family of pigs over here, and they're all huddled right next to the door because they know that's where the action is, and they want us to let them out and pet them. But they just finished a huge meal. Oh, he knows he's a celebrity. He's amazing. So here's these 6 little, oh, sweet pigs. They are just the cutest things in the whole world. And you can see how these barns line up, the stalls line up. You're in the middle and you can see them on either side. They just got all mucked out and all have fresh straw, which is awesome. And the volunteers are working. We come outside. We see goats standing on mats. Goat on mat. You could do goat yoga with me. Yes, you could. And I'm sorry, I don't know the names of every animal like Becki does. She calls out the names and I just laugh because I just call them all sweetheart and baby doll. Kind of like Summer does when she can't remember people's names. She says, just call them beautiful. Here comes the parade of goats. Hi, boo-boo. How doing? Look at you. Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. They're so soft and so cuddly. Here comes another one. Come on out. I'll get out of your way. Good, baby. I know they're so doggone cute. Hi, little love. How doing? How doing? How doing, precious? Oh, look at you. Oh, and look at your baby sister back there. I only got one more in the back still who hasn't exited the ramp because he's still eating. There are many more pigs. Many, many more pigs. And I've taken a tour. I know. I love you too. Hi. How doing? Oh, you're going to stand up and look at me. Look at you, handsome. You are so freaking cute. I can't stand it. Oh my God. They've got such a great layout here. And boy, I tell you what, they need more space. They're up to like 90 animals, which is another good reason. They've got some minis, which is lots of fun. John's out here taking pictures of the pigs. Oh, Catherine and Hugh are here. Hey, Catherine and Hugh. So glad to see you. And yeah, just push that red gate open. John's taking close-ups, and I was going to say to him, don't pet the turkey. The turkey. Oh, here's Jennison. Cutest little blind calf ever. What are you doing, Jen? What are you doing? What are you doing? You going to come kiss me? You going to give me kisses? Oh, you are going to give me kisses. Give me kisses. What a good baby. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca says hi. You're going to eat my camera? You're going to eat my camera? I think you are. Oh, you're going to eat my jacket, too. You're going to eat my jacket. This is so much fun. I wish you were here, Rebecca. That's Jennison, the calf. He's blind. There's Hugh and Catherine Callahan, two of the great animal advocates in the entire world.
What's made him blind?
Oh, I think it was from birth. He's coming over to Catherine. Isn't that cute? Catherine, I hope you don't mind cow snot. Jemison. Jennison has, there's a volunteer named Jennison, so that's who Jennison got named after. Oh, you're going to eat the purse?
Some Altoids, I guess.
Exactly. Oh my God. Shh. This little calf is just the sweetest thing in the world. Now, you know, it's because you're wearing all black.
Oh, so it looks like a
So you look like him. Now, he's eating her shoes, he's eating her pants, he's eating her purse. He's just, oh my God, this is the best picture. I love it. This is a great picture. I got to take a screenshot of this because this is too cute. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Oh, you are. I know it. Well, come on around to the back of the barn. The turkey's following me. So I'm going to go back around this side and just show you. This is a pretty decent spread here, but it's just in eastern Jefferson County, so it's not that far away from everybody. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. This is the whole array of pigs. Hi, boo-boos. How doing? How doing? Everybody's up and awake today. This is so nice because last time I was out here, everybody was buried in their straw and not coming up. Hi, love. How doing? How is everybody today? Your face is covered in food. Do you know that? You need a napkin. This guy is having dreams. He's lying in his straw. Huh? And this one's buried. Where do you find a pig? In his bed. Holy smoke. Look at this guy. He's totally buried. Isn't he cute? Oh my God. It's so good to see you guys. It's good to see you. Now that you've been nibbled on, they said like a teething puppy. And so then you walk out here, and this is a nice fenced in area. They could use some extra land, and they could definitely use some fencing. So we'll be fundraising for that because Seth is going to have his own very secure pasture. Oh, let's get down low. Let's get down low. Look at the babies. Oh my goodness. Aren't they precious? Oh, it is the sun. I didn't recognize it. I thought I lived on Mars. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Oh, you're coming out to visit. Good job. They're feeding pumpkins today. Good morning, David. They are welcoming any kind of squash, pumpkins. What else, you guys? Cheerios. Oh, toasted oats are good. But lots of fruits, gourds. If you have any of those, you're welcome to bring them. Gosh, those are invaluable. And they smash them and let them eat on them. So the whole crew of goats and pigs is now out front. And they're having a very good time. Hi, my love. How you doing? You're much nicer than the goat that I tried to wrangle in Frankfurt that butted me and crippled me for almost a month. He head-butted me. He was in the parking lot of McDonald's. And somebody called me and said, do you know how to catch a goat? And I said, I can try. And he head-butted me in the thigh so hard, I was about ready to die. But, he belonged in the house right up the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but these, no. I was down lobbying in Frankfurt for something, and I got a phone call, and they said, there's a goat at the Love's truck stop where the McDonald's is. And I'm like, oh my God. You're such a good baby. Yes, you are. I love how they all just get along. This is called...
Yeah, except I did see one come after... Which one did it come?
Bless the Beasts. Bless the Beasts.
That brown
yeah.
sheep that was
well,
just drinking
it's like
water.
it's like kids. It's like kids. They just get in and out. Hi, Turkey. Turkey Lurkey. You following me? What it feels like to be followed by a turkey. I will show you. Here we go. We're doing the turkey lurkey. Yeah, you're so pretty. Look at all the colors of your head. My goodness, you are. You're gorgeous. You look at you pose. Yeah, and talk. You're so good. I love all these volunteers, man. I tell you, this is what it takes to take care of 90 animals, and thank God for their dedication. Because we're live, so just so you know, you're talking to me. But have you ever been out here before?
No.
What's your name? Lisa. Nice to meet you. And you guys,
Oh,
you're fine. You're totally fine. What is your experience right now? What are you feeling?
Well, I am an animal lover. I am allergic, but this is good. I can be outside
Exactly.
and pet them, and then all I have to do is go wash my hands. and I'm good because they're all so precious. They are their
precious.
Their personalities are amazing. I mean, look at this beautiful turkey.
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh! This iridescent color, it's incredible.
Becki was talking about the vibe. The animals have the vibe. They get the vibe from the other animals here and from the humans who come in. And that's why Seth has done so amazingly well.
Yeah.
Because he is calm and he is... Oh my goodness. These two are chasing each other. They sound like dogs. Pigs are allegedly the 4th smartest animal on the earth.
I believe they're smarter than humans, aren't they?
Well, I think most
we have a lot of
animals.
evidence
I think
for
most
that.
animals are smarter than humans, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But they have the equivalency of like a toddler as far as brain power, which is quite amazing when you stop to think about it.
What's above pigs?
Well, I imagine that the simians, the chimpanzees,
Oh, the chimpanzees.
I would imagine being, the closest to us genetically. Here comes number 3, running out to get his pumpkins. That is so cool.
I have horses.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have horses.
Do you ride? Good for you. I miss riding horses. My dad was a cowboy. I grew up in Oregon.
Oh, our daughter's in Portland.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
You're from Portland.
That's so fun. I'm actually from Beaverton, which is just outside of Portland. That's so...
We have been.
I just came back. I was out there for a week, and I got to see a lot of friends. I had my 45th class reunion. So that tells you how old I am.
Yeah, our daughter's coming. Actually, we're going to volunteer.
It was your kindergarten class.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's very nice. You're a wonderful man. Do you know that? So that's so cool. I'm glad you're going to come volunteer.
Yes,
That's
she
awesome.
wants to. Well, I'm just sending them photos. She and
Awesome.
my other daughter, when they're here for Christmas, want to come.
Well,
Beautiful.
This is Dina.
Beautiful.
This isn't Priscilla. This is Dina. Dina was already here.
Dina's the
Priscilla's
turkey
over
who's
in
following us around.
quarantine.
Hey,
We
Grandmaster.
got her from New Albany. She probably jumped off of a truck, and she was in an industrial park. But now Dina was
Hey, Bonnie.
from Frankfort, Kentucky. She's been with us since 2020.
So, Becky, you got a major announcement to make of a contribution.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about it? We won't name names, but I've been talking to them on camera.
Well, we got a call. I'm gonna first just, I got a call. Well, I got a text message. I think I got a text message from this woman who says, "Will you call me?" And so Lisa and I were chatting, and she said, she wanted our Venmo information, and she Venmo'd me amount of money that I didn't think Venmo would accept.
Wow.
It came across.
Awesome.
And we were blown away. And then she and I just started chatting, and it's like sometimes I don't know, kindred souls. We hit it off. We started talking. I think the one time we talked for over an hour on the phone.
Yes, I believe my phone said an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. We just had a
And
really
I
good.
said, you're way too busy for this.
I enjoyed it. And so then she called us back, and she was telling me that she and her husband and another fellow owns American Mortgage Services, and that they had a charitable foundation.
Wonderful.
And that's when you start like, oh man, maybe they'll give us a little
Maybe they'll give us $1,000.
yeah, and they just this is like the best Christmas present, but they just gave us $10,000.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh my God. Yeah, a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well deserved is right.
Between Seth and also Gentry, we just took in.
Yes.
Gentry's vet bill is $5,200. We were just kind of like, how are we going to do this?
Is that the Dane?
No, that's the little dog.
Oh, the little dog, the one that was in such bad shape.
was in
Oh,
really
dear
bad
God.
shape.
What a mess.
And in fact, I asked the vet, I'm like, well, I have about half of that. Can I get the front half of the dog or the back?
I'd take the butt end.
Yeah. So anyway, this is so, oh my gosh. It's
Amazing.
such an amazing gift. And I just,
Thank you, Lisa and Bill.
Yes,
We
yes,
appreciate
yes,
you.
they're there.
Wherever there they are. They're over there petting, and they're going to come volunteer. We appreciate you guys. Good job, Becky. Good job. I'm going to go back inside and Catherine, have you met Seth? Oh, well, come and let me make the introduction. Let's see if he likes Aunt Catherine better than he likes Aunt Tara.
Well, hey there, Seth. Look at that big boy.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, little Red Bull.
Came right up to you. Isn't that funny? He came right up to Catherine. Took a big step right in her direction. Keep talking to him, Catherine.
Doesn't he know that he's the center of attention?
Here comes Hugh. Hugh, he walked right up to Catherine. She spoke and he just came right up toward her. I know, you've lived with it. You've lived with it for decades.
No, well, yes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
right.
much fun.
That's
I can't wait either,
But
Samantha.
She's an animal whisperer.
Catherine has long worked in animals in every regard, and she was a lobbyist and did a tremendous amount of work getting the few animal welfare laws that we have managed to get passed, including the one that made bestiality illegal finally, which only took place 4 years ago, believe it or not. Sex with animals was legal until 4 years ago.
Yeah, can you believe it?
No, I can't. And neither can anyone ever that I tell that story to. But he likes you, Catherine. He's completely...
Well,
Samantha
Seth, we're
says,
best
thank you,
buddies
Catherine.
now.
You got him hypnotized there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice voice.
yeah. I'm going to step back here and just shoot from here and just kind of let them interact with each other because they are having a little love talk right now.
He looks smart.
He is very smart. He couldn't have
gotta be
been
smart, too.
gone for a month
Right.
without, getting
Right.
caught if he wasn't smart.
Yeah. But you can
He's
see it.
incredible.
Yeah.
He is mesmerized with his Aunt Katie. Yes, he is. He's so funny. Don't his ears remind you of like satellite dishes? And he moves them. When I sing Ellie Mae's song to him, he gets so... Let me do it one more time so they can watch it. Ellie Mae, on a beautiful day. You came with the frown and we turned it around. Covered in fleas, eyes that said please. Signed from above, sent from Brady with love. You love that song. We sang that to you every day, 3 times a day to keep you engaged.
Hey, baby.
Taking another step.
Hey.
I'm gonna just set the camera down right here. Let him come up, and I'm gonna just step back.
I don't think he's gonna come on.
I'm gonna step back. You just never know. I'm just gonna let him interact with you.
Hello, baby.
Hello, sweet boy. How are you? Yeah.
You're a beauty. Got that winter coat going on, don't you? You gonna chew what's in your food? What's in your mouth? Hey.
He's just fascinating.
He's great. He's great.
Isn't he precious?
He's my big boy. He's my big boy. Yes, he is.
He's still cautious, which is a good thing. But, he lets Greg pet him. They go in there all the time to feed him and take care of him, and he lets Greg pet him. And yeah, and his eye is better, and his runny nose is gone because he's been getting such good care. And as Becki explained earlier, he's not under quarantine from humans. He's in quarantine so that if he does have any diseases from the sale yard, the sale barn, where he came from, they will have time to clear and be treated, and he will not infect other animals. But he is in a barn with other animals. And as Becki said, he gets the good vibe.
Oh, look, got a piglet over there.
Oh, there's 6 of them. And the daddy. Daddy's taking care of these 6, and mommy and daughter are in the house getting their veterinary needs taken care of. We're so glad he's safe, too. And he is just entranced with Catherine. I think this is so funny. Yeah, he's picking up his little feet, and he's just kind of doing a little dance.
Same reason Dennison was intrigued with me because I'm wearing black.
Oh, God, Jemison was eating your shoes, your pants, your coat, your purse, and everything else. Yeah, look at that. Now he's going to come over and see Hugh. Oh, yeah, he's interested in Hugh. Oh, boy. He is beautiful. He's so curious. He's very curious, and that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
He's interested, and he's cautious, which is good.
He is beautiful. He is beautiful. He is.
You've come a long way, baby. Just like the old cigarette commercials. You've come a long way, baby. You just keep working. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? I love you. So there will be other opportunities for the public to meet Seth. The reason that Becki wants to have people come out is so that they have the opportunity to see him, and he has an opportunity to be socialized because he will be an ambassador for the tribe for a long time. So this is Daddy right here, and 6 of the babies.
Hi, babies.
We talked about this earlier. And then Mama and daughter are inside. This one is the one who comes up and kisses.
Hi. Let me see that pig nose. Oh, look at that pig nose. Look at that pig nose. You are a cutie pie.
Oh my God, they chew on you, but pigs have teeth, don't forget. And then here's another little family over here. They're all burrowed in the corner. I'm just kind of reviewing my earlier trip. They're just hilarious. You should have seen the 3 that came out of the barn to go get the pumpkins. They were all running after each other like little kids, snorting. And this little guy's pushing through. He's like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. So precious. Why is a sanctuary like the tribe so important, Catherine?
Well, there aren't enough places for these animals to go.
That's right.
One. And then to receive proper care. More nonprofits need to be created. There are growing, as veganism also is growing in the country. And, you know, I think people are coming a lot more aware about the sentient animals.
Yes.
The pigs, for example, I think they have the neighbor capabilities of a 3-year-old.
That's
human.
right. That's what we were just talking about.
You know, when you start recognizing what's on your plate, and everybody can make the decision consciously about what they consume, what they don't. So I don't condemn people for eating meat, but you know, it's those people who make this decision not to. There are places that need to be available where these animals can live out their lives, and there simply aren't enough of them.
That's right. Well, I've learned a lot in the last few years, and you know, I stopped eating pork because of going to the Pig Save Vigil down at JB Swift, where they slaughter 10,000 pigs a day in one location. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's really amazing. 10,000 pigs a day at JB Swift in Butchertown. So that was my end of pork eating. And then I learned about the Fairfield or Fairview, Fairway dairy, where the cows were being milked and getting stuck in the carousels and having their tails torn off. And I stopped drinking milk. I started doing almond milk, which was another, you know, concession to the fact that, you know, we don't need to live off of animals. We have other options. And I really can't taste the difference anymore.
You know, one of the things that there's a recent documentary, I wish I could remember the name, that was done for world-class athletes. And how, you know, the idea is that you can't get protein unless you eat meat.
Right.
Well, these world-class athletes were recovering better if they were vegetarians or vegans.
Isn't that interesting?
So they were actually accomplishing more by not eating meat and getting their protein in other ways.
Yeah.
So there certainly are a lot of ways that you can get protein.
Yeah.
Also, the idea about how...
Well, that turkey roll you made for Thanksgiving was a perfect example. That wasn't turkey.
No.
You fed me this turkey roll, and then I find out it's not turkey. You can imagine my surprise, because it tasted delicious.
Thank you. Thank you. But also, we understand, too, what is often happening in the meat industry and the slaughter techniques that are taken. And so we have to lobby consistently about what these industry people are doing. If you're going to eat meat, choose ones that do try to be as humane as possible in their slaughter techniques. And with big ag, we find out all the time that there are, because of the speed and the profit that's necessary, we end up having the issue on what is going to be, you know, considered humane or inhumane.
Look who's listening. Mike Kurtner, my first boss at WRKA, who's the one who kicked me out of radio and made me start in television. And I'll never forget him for that. He said, you know, I can let you sit here and do radio for the rest of your life, or you can go do what you're really, really good at. Go do TV. So thank you, Michael. I appreciate you.
Yes, yes.
And Michael also is from West Virginia, and he knows that the Cowboys who came in and caught 4 of the bulls are West Virginia boys. So we thank you for that. This is Seth, our Lil Red Bull, who is in love with Catherine. This is hysterical. He's come up right to the gate to meet her. Hi, little buddy. How doing? You okay? We just always get quiet when we're near him. His eye is clearing up. His nose isn't running. He's gaining some weight because he was definitely underweight.
One more thing I want to just for your public to consider. is that, you know, there doesn't have to be this war between the agricultural industry and people who advocate for animals.
Right.
You simply have to understand that there is a bridge and how you work for it. I
Yep.
have to tell you, having lobbied
Yeah.
for animal welfare bills for a number of years, that there are people, who, particularly even in Kentucky, involved with agriculture and also legislators involved with agriculture who simply will not talk to me.
Yeah. Isn't that
Because
sad?
They have put up a barrier to any type of information.
And you're one of the most reasonable people I know.
Yeah.
You don't bulldoze over people.
Right, but you know, that's the way it is. So
Isn't that
I just
interesting?
advise people that if you want to at least have a reasonable conversation, talk to your legislators and tell them that you're not going to reelect them unless they start having these conversations with people.
We have to have conversations about everything. Graham, it's going on till 3, so please come out, and then they'll do it again probably in a week or so. They just wanted to give Seth some socialization with meeting people. He's not coming out of his... Look at him. Look at him. He says, "Hi, Aunt Catherine. Hi, Aunt Catherine." He's not
got a
coming
good
out
appetite. That's good.
Yeah, he does. He's not coming out of his stall. He's just, you know, sitting tight. But we're close enough to him to be able to interact with him and talk to him. And he's got all these other little friends who come around to visit. He knows that the other animals are here, which gives him a feeling of comfort. This is so much fun. So I'm going to put up the ways that you can contribute, which is really, really important, because when we brought Seth to the tribe, we brought them a huge responsibility to keep a bull safe for the rest of his natural life. And no, Graham, I have to go MC a concert at 3 at Harvey Brown. The Louisville Winds is performing, and I'm going to be emceeing their beautiful Christmas or holiday concert. So I won't be here. I'm getting ready to leave, as a matter of fact. But come on out and take pictures. You're welcome to. And thank you, Catherine, for sharing what you shared. And thanks to Becki and Greg Streif for all the hard work they do. You know, when you think about getting up every morning at 4 o'clock and mucking out the stalls, putting in the fresh feed, taking care of the animals' medication needs, doing whatever you need to do. And then, you know, vet visits during the day, all kinds of things going on. The public relations arm, which is very difficult. And most nonprofits really don't think about that part of it. And it's the most important part of getting support for what they need to take care of these animals. They just are out here physically taking care of them every day. And then they're turning around and doing it all again in 12 hours. So right now, we're very grateful that Seth is safe and healthy and getting much more comfortable with everything. Say hi, Aunt Rita. There's Aunt Rita Stern. Yeah. I love you. I'm very glad you're safe. And I'm glad that you're learning to trust, because you didn't have much reason to trust when we got you. Very sorry that had to be a trauma, getting roped. But you know what? It would have been a lot worse if you had died. Oh. Becki, he just came up and smacked his head against the gate. He probably realizes I'm the one who helped get him. We're talking about his roping trauma, and he let me know that he agreed with me. It was very traumatic to be roped. But now you have a lot of time to get used to it. That was the funniest response. Oh my God. I start talking about the trauma of roping and he headbutts the gate. He does. A very sweet boy. I know, that was hysterical. Timing, as they say, timing is everything. And I start talking about the trauma of being roped and he just gives me a good old knock on the head. Oh my God. He's so cute. You're a handsome boy. He is a handsome boy. Well, let's wrap this live stream up and tell me, Becki, what can people do to support you? Volunteer first.
Volunteers. We in order to be a volunteer at Tribe, you have to be 18 years and older, COVID vaccinated, to protect the animals, to protect our other volunteers, and to protect Greg and me. We go through 5 hours of, volunteer at least 5 hours a month, and go through volunteer training.
Excellent.
Send an email to Becki, Becki, at tribesanctuary.org. If you're interested, And then also just donations. We also do supplies. I mean, if someone would
I said pumpkins and
Hay and straw.
hay and straw would be awesome.
yeah. So even paper towels,
Yeah.
and Lysol wipes and
Bleach?
laundry detergent, bleach. We
Yeah,
go through a lot of
huge.
bleach.
I bet.
So for those who would rather give supplies than money, but even, you know, people are like, well, I give what I can, but those $20, those $10, $20 donations do add up.
So do the $1,000 ones.
Yes,
just so
yes,
you
those
know.
are nice. Those are nice too. Those are not as frequent, but they are
Yeah.
they're beautiful. They're beautiful gifts.
Every little bit helps.
So yes, it takes a lot. We go through $1,000 a month in hay. For these animals and with feed, and we also have dogs on special dog food. I think we're between $2,800 and $3,000 a month.
Just on dog.
Just on feed and hay.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
It's a lot of hungry mouths here.
If
So,
we hadn't named him Seth, I think I would have named him Radar because of his ears.
yeah, look at
His
that.
little satellite
I don't
dishes.
know that Mad Max. From,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Alfred E. Newman
Yes,
from Mad
Alfred.
Magazine. Yeah, we could have called him Alfred too. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But his name is Seth, the little Red Bull.
It's not Mad Max.
No, it's
It was
Mad Magazine.
Mad Magazine.
Yeah,
I
that's
knew
who
that
you and
was
I
like.
were laughing about
I was
before.
like, what was that?
Yeah. We're going to put the Venmo and the other way to contribute. Of course, you can send checks if you still do checks.
Yes.
You can send those to the Tribe Sanctuary. Just go to the website or go to the Facebook, and it's on
bullion.
Flat Rock Road. You haven't said anything yet, sir. You're Seth's major caretaker, and you've brought him so far. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
You know, you and I are both lucky to be alive,
I know.
and we know that.
Yep.
But these guys don't know how lucky they are that you're alive, because I've never seen anyone love animals like you do.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's amazing. Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
He's easy to love.
He is easy to love. And when I was talking about the roping and saying, I'm sorry that we had to rope you, he came up and butted the gate.
He understands. He understands.
He was like, don't revisit my trauma, Tara. Do not revisit my trauma. I'm just getting over it. It's amazing how smart he is. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Kelly Rose. This is Seth, the little Red Bull. Since he's my nephew, I guess that means he's your cousin. This is my niece. This is
That's
my niece
awesome.
right here. She lives in Atlanta.
Well, hello,
Kelly.
Kelly.
She was going to come up this week, but I said, everybody's sick. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, so she broke her finger and had a cast and had to have surgery.
No, I'm sorry to
Yeah,
hear
so
that.
she's got her own little pit bull, Riley,
Oh, cool.
and she loves my household of. Oh no, God, she's got COVID. Oh God, Kelly, I'm so sorry. Shoot.
That's never fun.
Oh, it's not fun. Well, you get better, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap up. Greg, I love you. I got to
you
go.
too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And you guys have a wonderful day. We will leave you with this. These people who are out here today visiting during the meet and greet did not pay to get in, and they are given the opportunity to contribute. And they're so funny. Everybody has a chance to volunteer. Everybody has a chance to contribute. And we really appreciate everybody who's coming out till 3 o'clock. And then they're going to have another weekend. It's just an opportunity to come out and see the animals and give everybody pets and kisses. Not Seth. He doesn't really come to everybody. He just comes to Greg, which is all that matters. So you have a speech therapist for the animals? Is that what you're telling us?
Volunteers. Volunteers. I think a lot of people think that our volunteers are just like, kids, but all of our volunteers are highly professional. Kyle is teaches classes at U of L.
Good job,
And,
Kyle.
Let's see, Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Yep, hold your hand up. She works for Harvard University.
Holy smoke, that's amazing.
So,
Jordan, tell me what the most exciting part of volunteering is for you.
Probably the day that you're here on the intakes. That's
Yes.
Probably the most exciting.
Well, you were here when Seth came in. I remember.
She was here. She actually rescued Jennison.
Did.
Oh my God! So
Yeah.
it's Jennison. It's Jennison Jordan. Is that his name?
No, Jordan, actually, we had a lamb named Jordan. Unfortunately, that animal that she passed away. But we do have a pig named Garrett.
Love you too. Oh, Garrett, isn't that cute?
So,
Well, we're going to take off, but we love you guys. We hope you have a wonderful day. Lots of success. My friend Graham Fowler is going to come out and take some pictures. He's a great photographer. And we're going to go by. Tell me this. How do you spell Jennison's name?
Jenison.
Just one N.
Yeah,
okay.
and hold on a second. Hey, Jennison. Come here for a minute. This is who he's named after.
Jennison. Look. 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 Look.
This is the real Jennison.
Oh my God, isn't he funny?
This is who Jennison's named after.
I love it.
This is Jennison the human.
I love it. That's fantastic.
And Jennison is in Lexington. Jennison comes twice a month from Lexington.
Oh my God. Look at, he's going right to his namesake.
Yeah.
And has he been blind from birth?
Yes, he's been sight impaired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's precious. Good for you, Jennison. Thank you. We just love you. All right, Becki, we're out of here. Have a wonderful day.
Give me a hug.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you so much. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for taking care of our boy. You guys, nice to meet you, Bill. Bye, Lisa. Jennison, good job. Hey, little guy. Love you. Love you, buddy. You take care of Seth. I know you talk to him every day. Let him know that he's okay. All right? He's a funny little guy. We love you too, Becki. Oh, we got a whole bunch of new people coming in. This is awesome. And if you want to come out to the Tribe Sanctuary, 1406 Flat Rock Road, look on the website to make sure I'm not fibbing about that. But it is definitely someplace that you're going to want to come to visit, and it's a lot of fun. And meet Seth. That's the highlight right now, because he has just come so far, and he's doing a wonderful job. And bye, Lori. I'm glad I could bring you all the piggies. Love you guys. Have a great day, and support Tribe.